Bulls, and welcome back to what episode is this?
I don't know.
Whatever episode this is, it's too cold outside, so this episode is not going to be very long. We had a couple things that we wanted to talk about. You had some stuff that you said yesterday. Yes. So let's hit some intro music, and we'll talk about that stuff. And then we're going back inside where it's warmer because this car is not heating up. So let's hit some intro music. Alright, so the first thing that we wanted to talk about was, I thought, we don't really talk about politics too much on here, just because we tried not to, but the inauguration, Trump said, and I just, this pertains to cars, which is why we're bringing it up. Trump said that he was going to make it to where U.S. citizens could afford the car that they want. And I'm just wondering how on earth he's going to be able to make it to where I can afford the Porsche 911 Dakar, the Aston Martin Valkyrie and Vulcan, and all of the Jaguar E-Type, all of those other cars. How on earth is that even possible? Like, if he meant to say, like, making cars more affordable, then he probably should have said that, but that's not what he said. And I had to rewind and listen back to it because I sincerely was confused on what he was saying. No, he said he's gonna make it to where we can buy whatever kind of car we want. So hopefully I'll be able to get a Porsche, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Although he's putting tariffs on all the other countries, so probably won't be able to import any Porsches, but oh well. And then you had some stuff that you want to talk about, the Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, it's pretty big in my opinion. This man's been bouncing around from Mercedes to Ferrari. What else did he race for?
Did he race for Red Bull? He didn't race for Red Bull, did he?
I don't think so. He raced for somebody else, didn't he?
I don't know. Essentially, Lewis Hamilton is now probably one of the GOATs for just racing in general. I wouldn't just say F1, I would just say racing in general.
He had 12 years with Mercedes. Damn.
He's really building it up. But he's switched over to Ferrari now, so we'll see how that goes. Also, we brought up this. We both think that Lewis Hamilton should hop on Cadillac and join their team, because they have the F1 team now.
Yeah.
Cadillac would be freaking awesome.
That'd be nice.
Tell me that would not be cool to have Lewis Hamilton on Cadillac. That'd be probably one of the coolest things ever. Or at least I think so. Also, if you have not seen Cadillac's test runs on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or wherever you watch shorts and reels and stuff, you should go and look that up. It is wild. It's ridiculously awesome. Cadillac is probably going to be a tough competitor now in F1.
Mm-hmm.
Just from seeing the design of their vehicle. Now, the biggest thing is they have the vehicle, and it seems like the vehicle can actually do a lot. So the biggest question is, can they get a driver that can, match up with the vehicle and push it to its limits? Because that's the biggest thing. It's Ford, up until the whole Ford versus Ferrari thing, Ford GT, they had decent drivers, but they weren't greats. And so that's kind of the deal with a lot of these big companies, these big brands. It's kind of that's a toss up there. I think Cadillac will do great. Personally, I think they're gonna get somebody. If they haven't already announced who their driver is, I'm not sure. They also have to qualify too, so they haven't, and I don't think they've started doing any sort of races to qualify yet.
I don't think so.
But once they do that, and as they decide their drivers, we will definitely keep people posted, because that's probably one of my favorite things now. Maybe one of yours as well. I don't know. I think just because we both really like Cadillac, and to see them become an F1 team is pretty cool. And then, what was the other thing that you had?
I was just looking at Honda, how they changed their new symbol.
Oh yeah, speaking of changes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just because, they're making electric cars now, and electric cars look even more funnier.
Yeah, it's just, I don't even know what to do with the electric cars. It's just, some of them are kind of stupid. Do you have the picture of the Honda thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, put that up there in the camera. Let's see if we can see that.
Well,
I don't know if you can see
I don't know
that
if y'all
or
can
not.
see that, but here's the difference.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. It just looks kind of stupid
And
to
look
me.
at the vans, bro. Look at the cars, man.
I don't know. They just look so ridiculous. Share that with me. We will repost this on our story on Instagram. So if you want to go check that out, you can go to our Instagram, which is in the link somewhere in our bio, or I don't know where the link is. It's somewhere on our YouTube page, somewhere on our Spotify page, I'm sure, I hope. Yeah. What else do we have?
I mean, that's really it.
I don't know that there's much else. Oh, you've been listening to other music recently?
Nah, man. I've been listening to the same thing.
Okay, so there's this song by John Mayer, which is freaking awesome, okay? Called Wild Blue. Go listen to this song. This is a very 80s-esque song. The whole Sob Rock album is, I mean, obviously kind of hints towards the 80s, but it is super cool, the way that he does this, especially like, if you're an old head or, whatever, and you listen to that kind of stuff, you listen to 80s music, go listen to that album, especially that song. It is a great song. It's actually low-key kind of cool, and it's very vibey too. Very vibey. I like it. It's a chill song. It's been out for like 2 or 3 years now, and I had no idea. I think it's been out for 2 years.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was out that long, and then I like just discovered this. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like something really, really cool. So yeah, we like John Mayer. He's a pretty cool dude, it seems like. So yeah, go check out that song, because that would be my recommendation for the week. I don't know, I just think it's a really, really cool song, and I think it'd be cool to... I am doing a cover of that song with my band, so that tells you how much I like it. It's a pretty cool song, and I'm very critical on music. For those who don't know me, for those who know me, like Caleb here, has heard my rants on musicians and certain songs and bands and things like that. Like, I'm very, very critical about music, mostly because I am a musician and I want to eventually work in the music industry. If people don't like, subscribe, and comment on this,
People don't.
Yeah, if they don't, I'm gonna end up working in the music industry. Otherwise, I'll be doing this. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. I'll work in the music industry either way because I enjoy music. But you can still make sure that you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Leave a comment on what you guys think about Lewis Hamilton moving over to Ferrari from Mercedes, and if you think Mercedes is like taking a big hit with that. Has Mercedes announced who their new driver will be yet?
I have not paid attention. I don't think they have either.
We'll see if we can find that information out and talk about that next podcast next week, or the week after. I'm not sure. We may have a guest on next week. I don't know, but we'll have that on an upcoming episode, or once the information's come out. And yeah, is there anything else? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
This is a very short podcast. We deeply apologize, but it is way too cold for us to be out right now. So much so that the camera will not stick to the windows because it's too cold. So, we're going back inside. Ciao.
19 degrees outside.
It's 22 degrees right now.
It 19?
Feels a lot colder than 22 though. So leave in the comments about the Lewis Hamilton switching over if you guys think that's crazy or not. Also, comment on the whole like logos changing, because Honda's logos.
Didn't Lamborghini change theirs last year?
I don't know if
they didn't change. Well, they changed a little bit, like the color of it a little bit.
Probably. I know Jaguar changed some of their stuff. So like, comment what you guys think about these car brands making these big decisions, changing changing their logos, like if that's even really a good thing or not, because in all honesty, it doesn't look all that unique. Like, it looks kind of simple. It looks kind of cheesy, it doesn't look great anymore. It doesn't look like there's no, like, I don't know. It doesn't look like there was any effort put into it.
I guess I think simple is better.
Yeah, but I mean, their other logo is pretty simplistic too.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But you can comment on that, and we can comment on, well, I guess we'll see. We will probably comment on whether we will continue to see cars being imported and exported from the U.S. within the next few months. We'll see how that goes, especially next year, if all of these tariffs actually be enforced or not. Not really sure. Yeah, unfortunately. So if you want your cool car, buy it now while you can. Otherwise,
Or just go live overseas.
yeah, otherwise just go live overseas. Golly, it's too cold for me to talk. Ciao, peoples.